Are we going to get back into this game? It's Ben Musa who started off the comeback.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Las Palmas, where in today's episode we have got two games coming up, and you can see who it's against, none other than Chelsea in the round of 16 in the Europa League. We've drawn them again, the favourites for the competition. I'd argue we're going to be coming up against them in a two-legged game here. As you can see, we go away to Stamford Bridge as we did at the end of last episode and got that famous win there, and then we return home in what should be the game that decides it in this round of 16 tie. So if we take a look at the schedule since last time out, it's been a few league games. As you can see, 3 wins, 3 losses, a 2-0 win away at Celta Vigo. We got a 2-1 loss against Osasuna, where I switched it to commentary for a minute and everything just changed. Of course it did, why wouldn't it? 3 home games where we got 2 wins against Valencia and Numancia, a Real Madrid loss with a 95th minute winner, very frustrating, and also a 1-0 loss against Barcelona, as you can see there. But then after that, we've got the games coming up now, a league game in between that, and now it's straight on into the Europa League. As we've said, in terms of the opposition we're playing against today, we've obviously already played against them. 3-4-3 formation we expect to play, or 4-3-3 I should say. I don't know why I said that. Looked like it was a 3-4-3 here, but no, we play against that in today's game. They've got the inverted wing back who will kind of step into the midfield, and then Rodolfo is expected to go in at right back and make up a back 3 there in the attack. A tiki-taka style expected as well, which should be interesting to play against. We played against quite a few teams like that already in the league. In terms of the analyst report that's come through, we don't have a. It's not come through yet. I don't know why we've not had the scouting report, but the analyst report is saying that some of their the opposition touches to goals ratio, so they've restricted teams to scoring from those positions. They haven't conceded from within the area, so clearly a case of trying to, it's either a case of they're really good at defending there, or they don't face many shots like that. They're vulnerable to facing the 4-4-2, but the most successful formation for them is the 4-2-3-1, which they'll be facing obviously with us today. So should make for a very interesting set of games. Let's just get straight into it. We've been drawn against Chelsea, but are they going to stop us once again? Let's go and have a look. It's the Europa League round of 16 against Chelsea. So the team for this game against Chelsea, in terms of how we start, I think we start a little bit balanced so we can ease into the game, but I just think we absolutely go at them. I think that's got to be the strategy. Vlašky starts in goal. We've got a backline of Katrankov, Alvarez, Moral and Diaz. Bonilla, Regal, Arroyo in the middle. We've got Alonso on the left, Armic on the right, and Tom up top. As the two teams walk out here and look at our away allocation, we've been given a much bigger section of the stadium because they know we need the fans to turn up. It's a big game for us. Obviously we're playing for that draw. No Rodolfo in the team, and for us, no Ben Musa. He did get a bit of an injury in the game against Barcelona. Bit of a frustrating one really, considering Barcelona scored really early on and then we just didn't come away with the results. But I guess that's just how it is really. I think we just start and just absolutely go at Chelsea in this game, to be honest. No reason why we shouldn't. Obviously Rodolfo has been benched today, which is a bit of a shame, but apart from that, a very strong side. We're looking at this left winger and also the right way. The whole attack for Chelsea is quite good, to be honest. Probably their strongest point, but I think in the midfield potentially is where they lack. Probably why they didn't have a good league phase as they potentially would have liked to have had. So something we need to think about in this game. There's an early chance here for Chelsea, but Vlašky puts that behind. We'll have a game in the gap, a bit of a tired team, but I'm sure we can get over the line with a result in this game. 10 minutes left in this first half. It's a corner and a chance to do something for Chelsea in this game. The first real chance that any of the teams have had. That shot goes over the bar in the end. 10 minutes left, as we say. Can we get a chance in this game? In terms of what's happening in the other games, I've just seen Dortmund, Newcastle, Salzburg and Inter Milan have all been drawn against each other. The kind of big teams in this competition, apart from, I'd argue them four, and then Chelsea. They've all been drawn against each other, and also we'd consider ourselves, I guess, in there because we're one of the teams who identify ourselves as that because that's what we want to go on and do. Ultimately, the fact that they've been drawn together means that at least two of them will go out, so that's a nice thing to see. But whether or not we will stay is something that we'll have to find out here in this game. There's a tackle in there, but it's a poor tackle. It's a square ball in, and Chelsea do get the opening goal of this game. The striker for them very, very threatening, a big presence in the box, and they do go 1-0 up here in this game. It's a shame we missed Ben Musa, really. A big attacking threat for us. Armic comes in on this right side, but he is carrying a bit of an injury, so probably an early change in there. We bring on Arias or Iram. We've not really been able to get a grasp on this game at all, but I think going into the second leg, we definitely can grow into it. At home, we have the advantage of not having to travel. We will have some tired legs coming off the back of that league game, but I think it's our game for the taking, really, and against a team like this, what a massive result it would be. Chelsea find themselves on the ball, trying to create something. We need to really press them, close this ball down. I mean, the right wing back, not the right wing back, the right back on that far side, it is a fullback Rodolfo's come on now, actually. Really need to put pressure onto the kind of this left side, and that's why we forced them into this position. They've managed to break out of it. The shot goes in, and it does go to 2-0 here, and now we need to find a late goal, or else Chelsea could completely run away. The thing I've been impressed with is the fact that we've held our nerve early on. We didn't let them run away with the game in the early parts, which is something that definitely could have happened the last time we played Chelsea with Shakhtar. That's something that definitely could have happened, but we've definitely held our own for those early few moments. It's just that in the last few, we've not been able to really hold any nerve, any composure, and that's why we've gone 2-0 down, and now all of a sudden Chelsea trying to come for the third goal. The shot goes in, and luckily Bulgarian to Bulgarian, Vlaški is the one who comes out on top in the end. 70 minutes gone. Can we find something in this game? It's all Chelsea. It is all Chelsea, and I mean, it's a completely different game. Obviously, we said about how the league phase is completely different to knockout football, how teams will play much better in knockout football, it feels like, as Chelsea come on in the attack once again. Vlaški tips that over. They'll play so much better in these knockout games, and that's what we've seen here at Stamford Bridge. A goal here and a 1-0 loss, I think. Well, a 2-1 loss, but obviously a 1-goal deficit loss. I think I'd be quite happy with that. That's a very, very risky chance we get it clear in the end, only as far as another Chelsea player. I think we need to make some changes here, liven the spirits a little bit. I think we go and bring Robert on, actually. We'll see what he can do, and then go and secure the back line. I think we bring on Alberto into the middle there. No, Alex is out with an injury, I'm fairly sure or certain, so we can't bring him on, but Chelsea have been very, very good in this game. It'll be down to the second leg to try and get something from this tie. 80 minutes gone. Is anything going to come for us? It doesn't look like it. We've made the best changes that we can do the final few moments of this game, and now it's all down to the second leg at the Estadio de Gran Canaria. And finally, the team for this second leg. We miss a few key players. Arroyo and Regal miss out in the midfield. So in their place, we'll see Vlaški starts in goal. Backline of Katrankov, Alvarez, Moral and Diaz. Benir, Alex, Iram in the middle. We've got Armic on the left, Ben Musa on the right, and Tom up top. As the two teams walk out here, absolutely no time to waste. We need to get underway, get those goals, get them in the first half, and set up what would be a very, very good game if we can go and complete that comeback. We didn't have a single chance, I don't think, all game. We have just got a 1-0 win in the gap, so should help with the morale. A few players rested as well, obviously a few players missing out due to injury, but I think we can do it. I think we can do it. We've got Ben Musa back into the team, which will be massive. There's another chance here. Trankov with an header. It goes over at the near post. We've got Ben Musa back, as I say. Armic onto the left. Iram, who was there with us last year, in the middle. Alex comes into the midfield as well, who's had a good few games. He scored against, I can't remember who it was. It might have been, no, I don't know. He scored some big goals for us at one point in a game, and he could go and do it today. Here, big goals need to come from some big players, and hopefully it comes from one of these on this team. Ben Musa wins that back, but it's only as far as a Chelsea player down to this right side where Diogo, who, one thing I learned is that the email you get with the top 50, that is apparently not even the top 50. Like, it's not the Ballon d'Or. I don't know what it even is. The Golden ball is what the Ballon d'Or is in game in the awards, and Diogo won 5 of them in a row. So we're facing up against a pretty good player on the right wing. He's 37 years old now, not as good as he once used to be, but we're still coming up against him, and it will be a very, very tough task facing up against him. Ben Musa's done well to win this ball back. He could slip Tom through. The deadly duo back together in this game. Bonilla, could he slip someone through? He goes all the way himself and he puts it over. We've not been too good with our shots, really. You know, we've been, I don't know, we've just been putting them all over, but it's nice early chances for us, and it looks like we have a bit of momentum by the looks of it. We'll go and take a look at what's happening in some of the other games. It will be very frustrating if we don't come away with a result. It feels like, even if we're 2-0 down a game, which we can come away with a result in as Chelsea come on the attack, it's down to this right side, the 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, Diogo, on the ball. Down this right side, it's a slip ball through, the shot goes in, it hits the post. That has got to be the final time we ever let Chelsea into this game if we want hope of getting through to another quarter-final. One thing we've got to forget, we forget, or we have to remember, is the fact that it's our 3rd season and we're already into another round of 16. We said this year would be the first season we'd make the Europa League. You know, we qualified 7th and then we made the quarter. There's a chance here. It's a ball into the middle. Can we do anything with it? Morale, can he flick it down? It's cleared in the end as far as Bonilla, and we can go and put another ball in. It's a lovely ball to Ben Musa. Can he look to scrape? Might even have the shot himself. Ben Musa with the shot. That is a goal to make it 1-0 here in this game. Are we going to get back into this game? It's Ben Musa who started off the comeback, and that is a brilliant goal from him from the set piece. He always does well with them, and that is a goal back in this first half. We have a free kick as well, and who is it stepping over it? It's Ben Musa. The chance to do something from the free kick, it just goes over. So unlucky. He's having a very, very good start to this game. 1-0, we go in at half time and only 1 goal away from tying it up. Will we go and find it in this second half? Let's go and have a look. We get underway here. We said 3 years, it'd take 3 years to qualify. First year we made a comeback and finished 7th. Second year, quarter final. This year, at a minimum, a round of 16. Absolutely incredible what we've been doing, and hopefully it continues and we go and make another quarter final today. We're going to look to make a few changes here. I want to put Morale onto, no, I want to keep Diaz on. Actually, I really want to keep Diaz on. You know, very, very good attacking player. So we bring off Morale, one of our more experienced players, but I think it makes sense to just go and secure that backline, make sure that nothing silly really happens in the late moments of this game. That would completely take us out of it as Chelsea come on the attack down this left side. Balls need to be won, and luckily it's Morale who actually gets there. His final involvement of this game to stop the Chelsea chance. There is going to be a corner for them. We have to go on the attacking mentality. 25 minutes to find a late goal. We've put up a fight, and whether or not we come away with a result, we'll have to see. The shot goes in, nothing comes from it in the end. We've been the much better team at home, but nothing has come for us as of yet. There's not many more changes we can do. It's just those boys who are out there now who can go and create something into the 80th minute. Are we going to get anything from this game, or is it going to be what would be, it's a spirited performance against a very good team, but it feels like we could have got more. It's into the final 5 minutes of this game. The only real changes we can make is I want to bring Idam off. I'll bring Idam off for Robert there into the middle. The final few moments, is there a late goal left in this game for us, or are we going to crash out at the round of 16? It's frustrating, definitely, because it's such an early stage, but if we've done so well to get here against a very good side, we will be back, but we might still be in it here. Tom's in behind. Tom with the shot. He's put it over. He's put it over, and we're not able to score in the end. The final few moments of this game, is anything going to come for us into added time? The full-time whistle is going to go. It's a win on the night, but it's not enough in the end. So not meant to be here in this round of 16 game. Now it's we turn our attention to the league, where we've got a game in hand on Sevilla. We do play them in a few games time. 7th place, we should be able to get there, but we'll have to do a bit of work if we want to. We do crash out at the hands of Chelsea. We didn't do enough in the first leg. We got the win in the second, but you know, against a very, very good team, not much more we could have done, and I'm sure we'll be back, hopefully with a bit of an easier draw next year, contesting for this title in our 4th season. But next episode we wrap up our season with 2 games against Girona and Almeria, so it'll be straight onto that tomorrow. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you this little tune and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you, bye.